does not follow that B has to enjoy it less. That is what is meant by this fraternity that is intended by all. We all want to have some kind of mutual well-wishing that permeates the market interactions. And your wanting it and enjoying it does not take away from my wanting it and enjoying it insofar as it's a common good. Now, according to Professor Bruni, so far as I understand the argument, there's a similar kind of situation at work in markets when individuals engaged in the markets have domain-specific virtues. Now, typically political theorists, economists, and lawyers have paid exclusive attention to the individual goods that are intended by agents within a market. But it's also the case that individual agents, in the very act of intending their own individual goods, also intend what might be called this common good, this shared good of the market. The shared good is what's aimed at insofar as individuals are said to possess domain-specific virtues. Virtues are those properties or dispositions that individuals have as their very own. But by virtue of having those dispositions as their very own, they are directed to the common good of the market. To connect this to Aquinas talks about virtues very much in the same way that he talks about instincts in animals. Individuals have their own instincts, and those instincts are what they act upon by virtue of what belongs to them as individuals. But it belongs to them as individuals and directs them to the common good. Virtues can be understood the same way. The difference, of course, is that virtues are cultivated within a life of an individual. Instincts are cultivated over a course of time, over the life of the entire species. Okay? Now, as I indicated, the argument is not about altruism. The argument is meant to undermine the idea that the markets have to be a zero-sum game. But also, the argument is not that all individuals must possess all market virtues all the time, or must always be acting on the basis of those market virtues all of the time. The argument is that these virtues must be operative for the most part, what the medievals called ut in pluribus, for the most part. In other words, for the most part, there must be a general well-wishing that operates and makes the market possible, a general fraternity, a general trustworthiness, a general responsiveness to the needs and desires of others. As agents within a market, agents must generally share the intending of a common good. They must generally aim at promoting an atmosphere of friendliness. If market transactions were not immersed in this general, for the most part, condition of trust and confidence, then the market would not work. That's what I want to focus on in the last few minutes that I have. The market literally would not work. It's not just that it would be a bad market, it would not work. I'm going to develop a little bit more now.